This is the points table. It's Quetta Gladiators and Peshawar Zalmay. They play tonight. They are the two unbeaten teams in the HBL PSL. Karachi Kings have won one of their two. Islamabad and Lahore Qalandars have lost both of their opening two matches. For Wasim Akram's Islamabad, they've got to look to get to a winning start today. So let's have a look then and let them introduce themselves to you, the two teams who are playing in this first match.
Lender Summons, batsman.
James Vince, right-hand batter.
Saqib Al Hassan, all-rounder.
Shoaib Malik, all-rounder.
Iftikhar Ahmed, batsman.
Ravi Bopara, all-rounder.
Imad Wasim, all-rounder. Sohail Tanveer, all-rounder.
Muhammad Amir, left-arm fast bowler.
Usama Amir, leg spinner.
Saifullah Khan Dangash, wicket-keeper.
Shane Watson, all-rounder.
Sharjeel Khan, batsman.
Khalid Latif, right-hand batsman.
Misbah ul Haq, batsman.
Sam Billings, batsman.
Andre Russell, all-rounder.
Imran Khalid, all-rounder. Asher Zaidi, all-rounder. Saeed Ajmal, off-spinner.
Rahman Rais, fast bowler.
Mohammad Sami, fast bowler.
Karachi Kings with Saqib Al Hassan, the world's #1 all-rounder in T20 cricket and in ODI cricket. Saqib Al Hassan. Mohammad Amir there, who's already taken a hat-trick in the HBL PSL. Karachi have won the toss. They're going to bowl first. Pat Simcox did the pitch report for us. Simo, you feel that it's going to bounce a little bit higher today. I noticed there you indicated that bounce would go above your knee today.
Indeed. Good afternoon or good evening, good morning, wherever you may find yourself sitting down to watch this wonderful game. I think that we're going to be surprised. The scores are going to get better. Shoaib Malik walking out there. I say that because the first day or so, it was slightly slower, it was a bit lower, and understandably so. The groundsman had to then keep the pitch nice and fresh and make sure it lasted until today. It's the last day on this pitch today. So he's done a great job. In comes Shane Watson, who is much talked about nowadays in T20 cricket, and a wonderful player.
Yes, he certainly is, Shane Watson. And Sharjeel Khan, 26 years of age. He's played in 11 one-day internationals for Pakistan. Sharjeel made 61 on his ODI debut for Pakistan, and that was against Sri Lanka in Sharjah. And that's just down the road from here, of course, and that was in December 2013. So Shoaib Malik explained to Ramiz Raja at the top there, at the toss, he said, you win the toss here, you bowl first. There's only been one exception, and that was when Shahid Afridi won the toss and decided to bat first, but Peshawar, they won that match. Now here we've got one of the most experienced cricketers in the world, Shane Watson, 34 years of age, from Queensland originally, 59 test matches, 190 one-day internationals with a highest score of 185 not out, and 52 T20 internationals. And this is the young lad, of course, who's come back to cricket, and I think he's going to make a lot of people sit up and take notice. He did it before, and he's doing it again now. He's got a hat-trick. He bowls straight, he's a little bit quicker, and he's a man with a purpose. So here we go. Karachi have played 2 and won 1, lost 1, and Islamabad United, skippered by Misbah ul Haq, they've played 2 and lost 2. So I would have thought the riot act would have been read by Wasim Akram and Dean Jones, and today they've got to start playing. Let's go. We've got one slip. Watson on strike, Ahmed Amir to start.
I'm watching to see if there's a little bit of swing with the new ball, because that is what for me makes Amir so good. Yes, he's got pace, he's tall, but his presentation of the seam is always outstanding. Now, look at that man. You talk about a bloke who presented his seam and swung the ball. No better exponent than that in modern cricket. And he'll be talking to them, his team for sure. Be watching this youngster seen the talent, but his presentation of the seam at delivery is outstanding.
Yeah, there is some swing. It's late swing as well. Now, when we talk about late swing, it's when the ball decides that it's going to swing late in its trajectory. 3/4 of the way down the pitch, that's just come a little bit back off the pitch. Just enough. You don't need to do it 2 or 3 feet. Just a couple of inches will do. Remember, a cricket bat, what is it, 4 inches wide? Just over 4 inches?
Yeah, nowadays on the side as well. Wilco, you'll know, Watson, he's susceptible to the LBW early on. You've got to bring it back in at him, swing it back in at him.
It's a superb start. We made the point yesterday, you don't bowl looseners, especially in T20. Now, if you're in Pakistan, you can want to watch the HBL PSL live, go to youtube.com/PSL. On the official website, it's psl-t20.com. There's the app there as well, and around the world you can watch it live streaming on cricketgateway.com. cricketgateway.com. Really is good stuff, this. Mohammad Amir has made Shane Watson play the first 3 deliveries, the first 4. Direct hit, he was gone. Ravi Bopara, the fielder. Ravi Bopara plays the county of Essex in England. Shahjil Khan, 26 years of age, from Hyderabad, Pakistan. That's very good from Mohammad Amir. He's got the ball, he's bowling to a right-hand, left-hand combination, and often that's off-putting in itself to get the line right.
Let's just have a look at her balance when he comes in. He works really hard in there, runs good lines, and a great arm. I think he's such a talent, this guy. Nice gather, gets up nice and strong. Look at the front right arm in his case. Brings it down, and a nice braced front leg.
Yeah, it's a sound, solid, impressive action. First overs yielded 2 runs.
Telenor 3G mobiles 50% डिस्काउंट ऑफर. अब किसी भी Telenor 3G मोबाइल की खरीदारी पर दूसरा मोबाइल हासिल करें 50% डिस्काउंट पे.
ये सुनहरी किरणें हैं सुनहरी बैंक की. चाहे आप रिटेल बैंकिंग कस्टमर.
Shoaib Malik bowling first, winning the toss, bowling first, and we're going to have left arm fast medium from both ends now, with Sohail Tanvir bowling the second over. But this is something of a departure from what we've seen in the first 2 games, because Karachi have used the spinner early on. So the new ball, it's more orthodox here, Simo. We've got left arm fast medium from both ends.
I think that's to counter Shane Watson, to be honest. I think that it's to swing it back in at him and try and get him to play across that front pad. Tanvir, also experienced.
You mustn't slip it down the leg side, because fine leg is up inside the circle. Like that. Now that's not a good delivery down the leg side, because if it gets a little edge on that, fine leg is so close to the bat, and it'll slip it past him.
I can't help thinking that we've seen a lot of times in this competition poor deliveries not being put away, and then you find yourself under pressure. Now, that was a 4 ball. He gets something on it. It's 4. The fine leg's up in the circle.
The only thing I would say there, Simo, is that it really deviated extravagantly off the pitch. So I give the batsman a bit of leeway there. Thought it went a long way down leg side. That's not quite the line. 2 is the call here. I don't think they'll go back. No, they won't. Of course, in this HBL PSL, the sides, they play each other twice, so they've got, each team has 8 matches before we get to the playoffs. And when we get to the playoffs, it's the top 4 teams who qualify. The 5th team will say au revoir, see you again. But the top 4 teams, one will play 2 and go, the winner of that will go immediately to the final. 3 will play 4, and the winner of that will play the loser of 1 and 2. That's the eliminator.
Shane Watson on strike. Wilco, I'm just fascinated how you're going to bowl to him. Take it away from him. There's only one slip in place.
Shane Watson has played so much T20 cricket. He's played in over 170 2020s. He's got 300s in T20 cricket, and you put there as well over 130 wickets. Wonderful player. Rajasthan Royals in the IPL and Sydney Sixers in the Big Bash.
Just 300s there. And he's opened the batting how many times? How many one-day T20s has he played? 150?
170.
170. Yeah. He would have opened how many of them? Probably 160 of them.
Little bit of shape there from Sohail. It's the shape into the left-hander. So generally, Sohail Tanvir shapes the ball away from the right-hander and into the left-hander, whereas you're going to get a different shape from Mohammad Amir. It's a very different action, that, isn't it? But it's a very quick arm action. I think he's a fine bowler, Sohail Tanvir. Bottom of the bat. Heard the different sound. There you are. Shane Watson looking at the bottom of the bat there. A lot of wood in these bats, and there's a heck of a lot of wood in that bat.
I think it made a dent in the bat, to be honest. Just had a look. He's had a look at it. It's got a dent in it from that shot.